legends, welcome back. Today we are doing the 7 deadly sins of a model horse collector tag. Now I did do this tag a few years back, but I think it's definitely time for an update. So this tag was created by Finally Lover. She was one of my absolute favorite model horse creators back in the day, and she created 7 questions to go along with the 7 sins. So let's get started. Okay, so the first sin is greed. What is your least expensive model and what is your most expensive model? Now for my least expensive model, it's one of my Schleich ponies. So this is Milkshake. She's my little Schleich Shetland pony and I only paid like probably $10 for this little girl. That's Australian dollars, by the way, so it's like $7 or $6 US, I think. But yeah, she is definitely my least expensive model in my collection, but I adore her. She's so cute. And then for my most expensive model, and although I didn't technically pay for all of this model, I did trade one of my models for this guy, but I also paid a little bit extra because his value is a little bit more than the model I traded for, if that makes any sense. But it is actually my Tumbleweed. And Tumbleweed was painted by Nyan Productions on Instagram. He is well into the 4 digits in terms of value, so he's quite up there in terms of how much I paid for him. By the way, don't ask how much I paid for him because I won't tell you. I kind of try not to tell myself. The next sin is wrath. What model do you have a love-hate relationship with? And for me, it's Moon Warrior. This guy, I absolutely adore him. I couldn't love him more than I do, but he is such a shelf hog. I struggle so much to find a place for this guy, like even just the mold in general, but he's the only one that I really have left at the moment in my collection, and I just find it so awkward and difficult to find a place for him. But yeah, but he is such a stunning model. It's just really difficult to find a place for him on the shelf. The next sin is gluttony. What is your favorite model? Now I'm sure everybody struggles with this one. I certainly did. I have a lot of favorites in my collection right now, but I think this little guy definitely is up there. So this is my little D'Artagnan resin. He's painted by Elena Daniel of Sugar Sweet Studios, and I am absolutely obsessed with him. He's filled with like all these tiny little details. I don't know if my camera is gonna pick it up, but he has like speckling all through his coat, and his spots in his face are just so pretty. Next is sloth. What do you hate about model horses? Now for me, it's always been stands. I don't have a lot of models in my collection with stands. I've only got 1 Bristol, 2 Newsworthies, and the new Mustang foal that comes with the Mirror and Foal set. So those are the only models that I can think of that have stands. And the only reason I have them is because I just adore those particular models. So I kind of just balanced it out a little bit, but I despise models with stands. I've had issues in the past with models with stands, and they're just so clunky. And when you try to take photos, it's so difficult to get rid of them. Editing it out is just such a frustration. So yeah, models with stands for me. Next is pride. What model are you most proud of? And for me, it is Pacific or Fifi. She is actually my Stone Horse Ambassador model, and for those who don't know, my good friend and I, Bombay Briars, were actually the last 2 ambassadors for the Stone program. So this girl is quite special. We designed this beautiful girl. We chose the bunny mold, obviously. We had the windswept tail and then of course the windswept mane. We really wanted that. And then we chose a flaxen chestnut with some soft dapples. She's even got a star, a snip, and a little kissy spot, if you can see that. Oh my god, that angle is just so cute for her. But yeah, she is definitely my proudest possession. Number 6 is lust. What do you look for in new model horses? And for me, I've always been drawn to dramatic colors. I love Appaloosas, I love paints, I love roans, I love pretty much every color, but like I just feel like I'm more drawn to those with like really fancy patterns and like fancy colors. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you get the idea. And the last sin is envy. What is your holy grail? Now for me, this is a grail that I probably won't really ever achieve. It'll be an absolute miracle if I can achieve it. But I have always been drawn to the Dundee mold, so therefore my biggest, holiest grail is Duwamish. Briar released this guy as part of their, I think it's one of their Briar Collector Club events. I think that's what he was from. And there's only like 49 of him made worldwide, so he's very rare. And when he does sell, he sells quite high. It's very expensive. So maybe one day, but as far as I can tell, he's out of reach for the moment. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, watching me answer all these very naughty questions. I mean, it is the 7 deadly sins, so they kind of have to be a little bit naughty. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe to my channel. Check out my Instagram @aqua.models, and I will see you in my next video. Stay legendary.